So today we will be discussing JoAnn Robinson. She was a civil rights activist during prominently in the 1950s, as she was one of the leaders of the Montgomery bus boycott. Um, that event was very remarkable, as it was started off by Rosa Parks not giving up her seat to a white customer after she was already sitting down. But little do people know that this also occurred to JoAnn Robinson before, and as she was also president of the WPC, which is the Women's Political Council. So that was one of her main missions, was to integrate the Montgomery bus boycott. So this was definitely one of the prominent situations, and it was led by many people, as it was partly by JoAnn Robinson, Rosa Parks, and Martin Luther King himself. One thing to mention about JoAnn Robinson is that she was a teacher at Alabama State University, and she was, as I mentioned before, the president of the WPC, which is a group that participated in women's affairs. As far as a political arena, it assisted with getting registered voters, as there were voting laws definitely in the Deep South, as well as all over the area. And then it also helped with women who were being raped and abused during the time. So they definitely had their hands in a lot. But once that situation occurred, the integrated busing system was at the top of the list. So one thing I was thinking of creating for her was a mural that will be located in Montgomery, Alabama. So in the mural, we have the WPC, as that was a big part of what she was involved in. Alabama State, as she was an employee, a teacher there. And then also one of the quotes that Martin Luther King wrote about her, saying, apparently, emphatically, she perhaps more than any other person was active on every level of the protest. And then it also has an image of one of the buses, as that was one of the prominent things about her. As she progressed through, she knew that being that prominent in a situation could put her in jeopardy. So this is why her name seems to not be mentioned as much. I personally haven't heard of her in such a big role until I took History 332 here at UNCG. And so one way, I thought this would be a very good way to honor her and honor her sacrifices and efforts that she put in towards the protests. And the way that I would think about funding this is using 10% of the busing revenue, maybe even 5% for 2 years, to pay for the creation and the preservation of the mural. This way, even if there was enough, it'd be a way to maybe build a park around it, or put some lights on the mural just to show the dedication towards her. So thank you for listening. Bye.